Welcome back. We are now here for our second to last mission in the Prophecies campaign, Abaddon's Mouth. This one should hopefully be medium lengthish. We'll see. But now that we have infiltrated the main island for the Mersat, it is time to take the fight right to their main fortress. The largest volcano in the Ring of Fire chain. So, without any further... Why is Men, Body, and Soul disabled? Okay. I don't know when that happened, but we need to fix that. I wonder if it was disabled during Ring of Fire. Alright, so this mission is going to be a larger version of the second half of Ring of Fire, which will be infiltrating a gigantic Mersat fortress from the beginning. And right here, you are going to get a skill applied to everybody in your party by Vizier Kilbron. Chimera of Intensity. This makes spells, basically everything, 50% faster. It is an absolutely absurd skill. And everything's also 50% cheaper. So what you want to do is, if you can get it, bull rush as much of this section as you can while you're under the effects of this skill. It is absolutely nuts. And everybody gets it, so I'm going to be... And you also move faster, too. It's like, spells 50% faster, spells are 50% less energy, 50% less movement. The only thing it doesn't improve is your attack speed. So yeah, we're just going to be sprinting through here. I'm going to be trying to do as much damage as possible, bring in the Legionnaire in on this. And I have two goals I want to achieve my first route through. Number one, I want to clear out to the dock over there. That'll become relevant later. And then number two, if I can get it, I want to clear to the gatehouse on the other side, which is not looking likely since we've already used half of it. But we have cleared a good portion of the initial set here. So I'm going to run over. I want to clear this group of armors before this runs out. And before this skill runs out, if you have any long-lasting enchantments, cast them now. So that way they take full effect of the reduced cooldown and you'll get them back faster. So it's now run out, so I'm going to now be a little bit more slow and deliberate in how I fight things. We'll go take out this roaming group of Mersat. So if you're going for just the mission, you don't need to clear out to the docks. You only clear out to the docks here if you're doing the bonus. I'll clear out this group. I'm clearing out so many enemies because of the bonus. I want to make sure there's no screw-ups. Those three bows up there are probably the only things that are going to survive this. Okay, 6 bows, 2 armors, a mesmer, and a necro. 3 more bows. So 9 bows. Man, I've been getting a lot of rares. Yeah, nothing good. I keep identifying them on the hopes that a superior vigor just drops while I'm doing this. But yeah, the instant you kill this ether seal here, you start the bonus. So don't do so until your group is ready. So I'm just going to kill these 3 bows and then I'm going to retreat. And do a lot of the rest of the mission and basically set up the bonus. Because the bonus is an escort mission. And your escort does not really stop running. So I am making sure I clear the way. Me now clearing out the tower on, or clearing out the battlement on the other side. And I'll probably go open the chest and clear the 3 bows over there. Catch up. So now we have to clear out this area here. Ooh, Mercia the Smug already. So you're going to see one of each of the 6 classes for Mersat bosses. Mercia the Smug is the one that I consider the second in command of the Mersat. If you've done Rise of the White Mantle, you'd understand that. It's not Mercia, it's definitely Lazarus who's second. Because that is the Mesmer Mersat that is summoned in that mission. Alright, looks like they're coming over. So Mercia is top priority here, being the Mesmer. I'm not as worried about the Necros. The elite skill the Necros carry, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, is Life Transfer. Gives -9 to you and +10 to him for health regen. Or sorry, -9 +9. So it's kind of an extreme form of Life Siphon. It's really not that dangerous. Especially when you have 3 Mesmers that are removing all hexes on the planet. Except for mine for some reason. Even though mine would be the ones that actually deal damage. Yeah, once we clear both seals here, this door opens and we can continue on our way. And that will be the initial gatehouse cleared in the Citadel. So once you get past here, you're going to get Chimera of Intensity again. So to take advantage of it, you have 2 options. You can either clear the bonus path, which has a lot less threatening enemies, or you can charge up the main mission path for as far as you can go. And that's what I'm going to choose to do, because I consider the Mersat more annoying to fight than the generic Ring of Fire mobs. And then we'll go clear out the bonus once we're done with that. So there we go. Chimera of Intensity has been reapplied. So we're going to have another like 5 minutes of it. So again, take advantage of it. Just run. Just bull charge everything while it's active if you have a group that's capable of doing so, of course. So we're actually going to advance because I'm pretty sure the minions can handle that. Alright, on to another 2 armors. So Willa and Cairn. Cairn is the warrior, Willa is the is the monk. Yikes. Xandra's slacking with that shelter. That's the disadvantage to sometimes rushing ahead. Unfortunately, I've lost my Chimera because I died. But the rest of the group still has it, so I still will be charging forward. Oh, the Relentless is the... Okay. So up at the next part, you're always going to get the Ellie boss as one of the last two. It's always a question of who's accompanying him. Which in this case, it's going to be the warrior. Yeah, generally, if you can get through the second layer of Ether Seal, you're in good shape. So I would say, even despite me getting murked, this is still a good result for the Chimera. So with the main mission, there are multiple entry points because you can also enter down south here. And depending on how close you decide to be to the main fort, it determines how hard it is to actually break in and how many enemies to fight at once. Once again, just like with the previous mission, I just went through the front door. But with that done, the main mission's now about 80% done, but we have a bonus to complete. So for the bonus, you have to clear out the enemies along a very specific route. To be specific, you clear through here, and you clear along the coast here. There's a small little bridge here, so make sure you clear everything down this route to it. And then the final destination is that section of grass. But yeah, if you need to know just how little I am concerned about these enemies, I'm literally looking at the map and not even bothering with them. I'm just kind of autopiloting it and saying whatever happens, happens. Also, let's zoom that back out. Now watch those hydras behind us. Okay, so it's Zei Ri who aggroed them this time. I'm actually surprised it wasn't Livia that dawdled the whole time. But yeah, you do have the option to play it aggressive, and if I was in normal mode, I probably would play this aggressive and just clear along the way. But if it's hard mode and you're cautious, you don't want to do this whole mission again, it is safer to just clear these out. If this wipes you, you would not have been able to do this the fast way anyways, where you wouldn't have been able to really take time to choose your pace. Yeah, there's going to be a Drider boss out there. There are a lot of bosses in the Ring of Fire. Some of them can carry exclusive elite skills. The main reason you want to not rush this, though, is this group right here. Because the escort will go right along this path down here, even when these guys aggro. And then we'll just stand there, and you have to either run around and attack them up here, and then run all the way back down and try to catch up, or hope it doesn't kill it, and just fight from down below. It's better to just go early, clear this out. If you want to do a mix, you can, at this point, send somebody. If you can go back, start the bonus now, and then just run ahead of her. That is a perfectly valid option. Actually, I didn't need to even go out and kill these. I don't know why I went out here. I didn't need to. Whatever. Extra morale boost for me. Oh look, another Eidolon. You know what that means? There's a seer somewhere around here. Which, I'll go ahead and bury the lead now. The seer is somewhere down here. If you need to, for some reason, do a third infusion run, you are able to do a third infusion run here. I don't know why you would pick this one. Mauladun is much easier in terms of difficulty. And then Ring of Fire is faster. There's no real good reason to do the infusion run in Abaddon's mouth. But hey, you can do it. Yeah, there's typically going to be a worm here somewhere, so even though I have cleared everything on the way to the bonus, one, I'm going to clear those behemoths down there because I don't trust them. And two, I'm checking if there's going to be a worm that spawns. Yep, there it is. There's always one. So with a worm, you can watch the dust on the ground to see where it's going to emerge from. And we'll kill these crag behemoths, open the locked chest, and call it a day. Oh, and another worm. Alright, it's going towards the spirits. Here we go. That's worm dealt with. Let's see. Getting good. Oh, major absorption's bad. Vampiric. It's not a perfect vampiric, but hey, it is one, I guess. I'm just gonna serpentine this a little bit, make sure there isn't anything interesting. I don't think there will be any more ambush spawns. Dealt with the Hydras. I'm debating if I'm going to do the risky version of this bonus. Just to save a little bit more time. I think I'll go for it. Haven't needed to play a mission a second time yet, so why not? We'll see if this video gets to make the light of day. Zei Ri. Bro, you gotta pick up the pace. I know you're carrying those ashes, but you don't want to become those yourself. Alright, so now it's time to find out what this ether seal does. And also why I had left it alone. The fact that it looks different should hint to you that maybe leave it alone for a second until you're ready. So once you've killed the ether seal, you are going to free Leah Stone here. And if you accidentally talk to her like I did, this is why you wait. You will immediately start the bonus. At which point she will start running towards that spot we had cleared to just now. I'm gonna get the exclamation point off her head. Yeah, we're gonna follow her a little bit of the way. I'm just gonna make sure she gets through the lava section intact. And then we're gonna continue the mission, and I'm just gonna leave her be. It's a risky strategy, and I don't recommend it if you aren't sure you've cleared everything. But I'm willing to gamble that I have. But yeah, if you're, when in doubt, the route she is following is exactly the red dots here, minus these 5 up top. Ignore those. They don't exist for the purposes of this. You didn't need to run to that Trider boss. I guess it would be these 3 specifically, and then this one here. But as long as you clear everything along that route, and then make sure she safely gets through here, the bonus should be safe. Because yes, even though she is a ghost, she does in fact get burned. I think she can make it through on her own, but it's not worth it. So yeah, we'll leave her be. See if she survives. And in the meantime, we will continue the advance. As there is one more layer of walls that we need to break through. But yeah, the bonus should probably wrap up in 2 to 3 minutes, I imagine. Bunch of armors. Here we go, Karen the Destroyer and Optimus Caliph, the leader of the Mersat himself. If you're wondering why I know he's the leader, look at the name. There's no way he's not. Once we clear this seal, I'm actually going to wait for the bonus to trigger, just to be extra sure. It's been a while since I've let Leah just run off on her own. I don't want to trigger the next part of the mission too early, because I'm not sure what that would do to the bonus. She's still alive, so should wrap up soon, I would think. She was here. It's been close to 3 minutes now, so... That was loud. So, first minute, take her there, and then... Yeah, it should be done in 3-4 minutes. Maybe I need to be within range. That's entirely possible. So you might need to send somebody to just run with Leah. And we'll confirm that. If the bonus hasn't triggered by the time I kill these Jades, I'm fairly confident that means I need to run up to where Leah is in order to trigger the bonus to finish. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Alright, since most of them would fall behind, I'm only going to take the Master of Whispers with me. And we will go investigating. It's entirely possible the bonus just triggers while we're doing this. We're almost within map range, which... Okay, there she is. Did she get stuck? Okay, good. I'm like, what are you doing? Don't know what got her stuck, but whatever. We'll just see this through. Sure, the bonus triggers while sneaking away. There we go. And bonus complete. I did the job so well, I was thanked twice for it, apparently, in my chat window here. How interesting. If I could, I would love to flag my heroes up ahead, but... Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. Mo, you're excluded. I know you'll do something stupid if I try to... I leave you be. Be losing my Legionnaire here any second now. I'm gonna need to resummon him for the next part. And how you handle the final part of the mission here is entirely dependent on your group comp. I'm focused on high damage, so with a moderate amount of sustain, so I'm going to be bull charging this. Your damage isn't as good, and you're not as confident at being able to focus down single targets. You might want to take your time and approach more methodically. Let's see. Are they going to be running into a wall, or are they actually going to be where I flagged them and surpass my expectations? Okay, well, one of them's getting burned, so one of them's doing something they shouldn't be doing. Unless I flag them into the lava. Alright, here they are. And the crew has returned. So what's about to happen here is we're going to get Chimera of Intensity for a third time. And we will be asked to clear out 6 Ether Seals. As soon as the Ether Seals are cleared out, the mission is... It will despawn every single enemy in the room except for the final boss of this mission. So that's why I was saying you can choose to go bull rush it or not. Because that whenever you kill a seal, it's going to spawn enemies. And there will also be enemies that are constantly going to flood in. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to send everyone to the middle. So that way we can hit all the seals. That was unfortunately a little bit too long. Okay, you guys want to... Yeah, I was like, please resurrect Zei Ri. And we're going to focus down every single Ether Seal really quickly. If you don't trust your ability to deal with all of these seal guards, you can set up a bastion on those stairs up there, and you just take on anything that... Whenever you kill a seal, you retreat back and deal with all of the guards. But I don't need to do that, because we just need to clear 2 more seals. You'll also see some Razah come in. But once this seal's dead, everything's cleared out. You're only left with this Titan here. You kill the Titan. If you're quick, you'll still have Chimera of Intensity, and it's an easy clear. Bam. Abaddon's Mouth done just like that. And with that, we have finally reached the ending mission of Guild Wars 1's Prophecies, having complete the penultimate Abaddon's Mouth. So again, thank you very much for watching. Hope these will continue to be helpful, and we'll see you for the final mission.